What up, your Timmy's here. Now, these videos are a little bit late because I want to see some more stuff. But um, now yeah, I'm of course going to be doing my top 10 favorite like male lead, female lead, supporting, um, and so on. So first off, here is my top 10 favorite male lead movie performances of 2022 because there were some really great ones. Of course, majority of them they got Oscar nominations here. Um, yeah, lots of actors really getting shown last year. So here are my official top 10 list. All right, coming in at number 10, I'm gonna go with maybe one of the greatest actors alive who does not have an Oscar, and that is Ray Fiennes for The Menu. Ray Fiennes was awesome in this. I mean, him playing the sadistic and sociopathic chef, I just thought was really awesome to see. He really played his part perfectly. Of course, other performances like Anna Taylor Joy was also great in this, John Leguizamo, Nicholas Hoult. But man, Ray Fiennes, how on earth does Ray Fiennes not have an Oscar on the mantle is beyond me. I mean, the guy's played some great characters. He could go from playing Jennifer Lopez's romantic interest in Made in Manhattan, or something like or playing Voldemort in Harry Potter. I mean, the guy is always magnificent, and here he really showcases talent perfectly. All right, number 9 is literally one that not many people probably add here, but and how on earth did he not even getting award buzz is beyond me. Number 9, I'm gonna go with Jim Parsons for Spoiler. Of course, if you guys don't know, Jim Parsons plays like this guy whose husband is dying from a illness, and Jim Parsons, man. Of course, when we think of Jim Parsons, you always think of him as Sheldon on the Big Bang Theory. But let me tell you, since leaving Big Bang Theory, he's really showcasing his talents perfectly. He was really good on that Ryan Murphy show, Hollywood. He was in that Netflix film, Boy in the Band. I mean, Jim Parsons is great in this, and I thought it's such a shame that he did not even get any award buzz for this film. I mean, I just thought he was great here. Directed by Micah Showalter, who of course gave us The Eyes of Tammy Faye, The Big Sick. That should have been a slam dunk here, but then I guess, yeah, Focus Feature was not even campaigning for this film at all, which disappointing, I guess. But it is a really good film with great performance by Parsons. His on-screen love interest, I forgot the actor's name. Ben Elridge, I think his name is. He's actually going to be in the upcoming Knock at the Cabin film. He was pretty good too. Of course, Sally Field's great, but Jim Parsons was just remarkable in this. Like, of course, the scene where he's trying to tell the nurse to get his husband bed, I thought was powerful. I mean, I really hope to see Jim Parsons really do more Oscar bait films because I could totally see an Oscar on the mantle in the future because that's how good of an actor he could be. All right, number 8, I'm gonna go with Jeremy Pope for The Inspection. Jeremy Pope, I thought was great in this. Of course, he was also in that show Hollywood, which he was great in that too. And Jeremy Pope, I really thought he plays part perfectly in this. Playing, of course, this gay guy who's going to go to the army despite and because of course his mother does not approve and all, and his mother wants to make a better man out of him. And of course, his mother is played by Gabrielle Union, who I thought was great in this. Jeremy Pope, I'm telling you right now, he is going to have an Oscar on his mantle. Of course, he's playing thing that artist that Jeffrey Wright played. Baptist, I think. Of course, he's of course gonna be in that. Uh, Basketball Ray. That I always mispronounce his last. I always keep mispronounce his last name. But Jeremy Pope is amazing in this. Of course, some of the other performances like Raul Castillo was great, Gabrielle Union, but Jeremy Pope, I mean, he really gave it to his all, and I just thought he was excellent in this movie. All right, number 7. I know lots of people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's so surprising. That's a comic book film," but I tell you right now, he gave a really great performance here, and that is. I'm not saying he should have gotten an Oscar nomination or anything like that, but I really thought he was great. Number six, I'm gonna go with Robert Pattinson for the Batman. I know I probably could have added this up a little higher, but to be honest, my top six I kind of prefer over Pattinson, but Robert Pattinson is still amazing. I mean, I know every time you think of him, you'll always be like, "Oh, the Twilight guy." No, not the Twilight guy. The guy from stuff like Good Time, the guy from The Lighthouse. Robert Pattinson, let me just tell you, came a long way from Twilight films. All right, of course, playing Batman is just he is really great in this. I mean, I'm not saying he should. I'm okay. I'm not saying he should have got an Oscar nomination or anything like that, but he still gave a great performance here. I mean, this scenes with him and of him getting mad with the real actor was great. I mean, Patterson had some really great emotional tough guy moments in this. I of course his scenes with Catwoman was great. Really good performance. All right, number six, I'm gonna go with Adam Sandler for Hustle. Now, Adam Sandler, of course, whenever you think of him, you always go back to his comedy roots, whether it's Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy. But when he gets his own with dramatic territory, he could crush it. Whether it's Uncut Gems, Reign Over Me. I mean, Sandler really has great acting chops, and I just thought he was great in this. And of course, playing a basketball scout, I just thought really, really showed he really showed his love for the game. And Sandler, like he's so good in this. He even got a SAG nomination for his performance. That's how good he was in this. And he was just really excellent. I mean, he gave such a great performance here. His chemistry with Jacinto Hernandez, I thought was great. This is a really awesome film, and Sandler gave such a great performance. He's probably going to get some Oscar buzz, I'm guessing, for Spaceman this year, so keep your eye out for that. But and of course, he is reunited with the Safdie brothers next year. I cannot really see that. So, and rumor has that he might be working with Brad Pitt for an old Baumbach film. That's gonna be cool to see. So, yeah, Sandler ain't going nowhere anytime soon, right there. All right, number five, I'm gonna go with John Boyega for Breaking. Another actor who sadly did not really get any Oscar push here. John Boyega playing, of course, this father who wants to get more money for his kids, so he goes on to straight lane of robbing a bank. John Boyega, of course, just like Patterson, John Boyega gets a lot of hate because, well, obviously, him in the Star Wars films recent. But John Boyega is a great actor. And Breaking really showcased it. He is terrific in this film. The emotions he goes through here. I mean, it's such a shame John Boyega did not get any Oscar love because I just thought he was excellent all around. He really played his part perfectly. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if John Boyega continue doing these type of performances, I could totally see him getting some Oscar love in the future, but we shall see. All right, coming in at number four, I'm going to go with Daniel Radcliffe for Weird the Al Yankovic Story. Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al, I just thought was excellent casting. Of course, Dan Radcliffe also showcasing, going from playing Harry Potter to roles such as Swiss Army Man, playing Weird Al. I just thought he was excellent in this film. He really gave a terrific performance. Of course, his chemistry with Evan Rachel Wood as Madonna, I thought was great. I could totally see an Oscar on Dan Radcliffe's mentor in the future too, because he showcased that he's not just that Harry Potter guy anymore. And here he really showed up. All right, and of course he did win a Critics' Choice Awards to prove it. So there's that too. All right, number three, I'm gonna go with Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin. Colin Farrell, I just thought was excellent in this. Of course, his chemistry with Brent Gleeson was great. Some of the emotions and comic aspect I thought was great, that he put on in this was great. I mean, this was the year of Colin Farrell. Of course, he did that After Yang film. He was great in The Batman. But Banshees of Inisherin, of course, he just got an Oscar nomination for this and a well-deserved nomination here. Farrell was just amazing here. Of course, reteaming with Mark McDonald, who of course he worked with before on In Bruges and Seven Psychopaths. Colin really showcased his amazing acting talents here, and yeah, really good performance there. All right, number two, I'm gonna go with Austin Butler for Elvis. Now, of course, Austin Butler, I just thought gave such a terrific performance here. He really showcased his talents as Elvis Presley. He sang perfectly like him. And I mean, crazy to believe that this is the same guy who, like, crazy to believe that Austin Butler went from, doing Disney and Nickelodeon shows to pretty much getting an Oscar nomination for playing Elvis. So, yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised if Austin Butler actually wins his Oscar, but he was amazing, and it would be cool if he actually takes home the award, but we'll see. And my number one favorite male lead performance of the year is Brendan Fraser for The Whale. This is the one I'm really rooting for because Brendan Fraser, what a great comeback. Seeing Brendan Fraser in this, I just thought was excellent. Like, he plays part perfectly. His performance in this is just remarkable. I mean, Brendan Fraser has always had great performances. Like, come on, he was in an Oscar-winning film, which was what you call it, Crash. So there's that, and Fraser really showcased here. Of course, his emotion aspects was great. Darren Aronofsky, who of course needed to come back himself. I know Darren Aronofsky did a great job here directing Brendan Fraser in this. I mean, Darren Aronofsky is no stranger at giving actors comebacks. Of course, we saw that with Mickey Rourke for The Wrestler. And now this, I mean, yeah, Fraser really was terrific in this, and I do hope he takes home the Oscar. But that's pretty much it there. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Ray Fiennes for The Menu. 9, Jim Parsons for Spoiler. 8, Jeremy Pope for The Inspection. 7, Robert Pattinson for The Batman. 6, Adam Sandler for Hustle. 5, John Boyega for Breaking. 4, Daniel Radcliffe for We're the Al Yankovic Story. 3, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin. 2, Austin Butler for Elvis. And number 1, Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Now, there's other ones I probably could have added. I still have not really seen Bill Nye for Living yet. It's like Pascal was after Son. Let me see some ones. See what else we got here. Probably Kent Branagh and Defron Nye was a good one. Cool one there. Let's see. Timothy Chalamet for Bones and All was a good one. Mark Wahlberg for Fallen Stew Reborn. Alexander Skarsgård for The Northman. The kid, Gabriel LaBelle for The Famous I could have added. Sterling K. Brown for Hunk for Jesus was a good one. Billy Eichner for Bros. I mean, some other great ones I could have added. But let me let you guys, what were some of your favorite male-led performances of 2022? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simba signing off.